Hello again, everybody. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Russia on Ice by Porcupine Tree. There's a whole lot I could say about Porcupine Tree. I think the biggest, though, is that they are just one of my favorite bands currently. Every song I listen to by them is just like a new favorite almost. They just rock. They rock really hard. They're very progressive. Great drumming, great guitar work. Just a lot to enjoy from this band. So really looking forward to this. I was looking through the track listing on I guess the album that this comes off of. I haven't heard anything from this album so far, and I think this is definitely older Porcupine Tree. I noticed this album was released around, I think, 2000. So yeah, this is definitely a bit older. I'm interested to see the difference in style here. So anyway, this does come as a request. As always, if you would like to request something, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. All right, let's listen. Porcupine Tree, Russia on Ice. And here we go.
Think I deserve this? You said I was stupid. All my thoughts are like coal. Russia on ice is burning a hole. Can't stop myself drinking. Can't stop being me. If I call, will you come and will you save me? a drop in the ocean. A significant motion. Nothing melts in this cold. But Russia on ice is burning a hole.
I see the whole thing come down. I burn it to the ground.
think it's basically over. What a creepy way to end it, and like a creepy way to begin it too. I thought that was a interesting touch, as it plays out here. A lot of good things to say about this song, I will say. I think from Porcupine Tree, I've come to expect like a almost like a slow burn type song from them. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop with 30 seconds left. So I get very used to their music in the sense that like they always start out kind of slow, and then really pick it up and really rock you out. They definitely did that here. Started off with those creepy sounds, and then brought in some kind of, I don't want to call it light, but sort of light. I don't even know how to describe it. Just dark. It definitely wasn't fast or heavy. It was like slow and methodical, and just sounded good though. What I really liked about it was one, there was some Pink Floyd influence in there for sure. When we get to certain parts of the lyrics, I'll definitely mention it. But so nice Pink Floyd influence. And then nice slow burn. They kind of started off slow and really built you up. There was a moment where they really built up, like they were starting to play heavier and heavier and heavier. And so you expect, okay, now something's going to drop and they're going to really like hit you with the heaviness. And instead, when it dropped, they hit you with this more like groovy, funky bass and then this funky movement, which was fun. And then they hit you after that with the heavy part of the song. So really cool just in the transition side, how it was all put together. Just a really fun song to listen to. So a lot of great things to say about it. So let's go ahead and start with those lyrics. Actually, not a whole lot of lyrics for a 13-minute song, but let's take a look. It says, "You think I deserve this? You said I was stupid. All my thoughts are like coal, but Russia on ice is burning a hole." I'm still not 100% sure what Russia on ice means in this context. When I think of something being on ice, or like on the rocks, right, I think about like a beverage. But I also think about here just, throughout history when people try to invade Russia during the wintertime, the weather kind of is what helps them meet their end faster, I guess, if you will. Helps defeat the opposing army because Russia is just notoriously cold and difficult during the winter. So I wonder if maybe he's using Russia on ice to just mean like a very cold and difficult time of his life. But then it says Russia on ice is burning a hole. So I'm not entirely sure what the metaphor is here, but can't stop myself drinking. And that's why I say maybe it's about like alcoholism or drinking, but I'm not 100% convinced yet. Can't stop myself drinking, can't stop being me. If I call, will you come and will you save me? I see the whole thing come down. I burn it to the ground. Well, what the hell did you say? You said you hate me this way. It's just a matter of time. So I picture a relationship where perhaps the other person does sort of dislike him for his drinking or for his alcoholism. That's kind of my first thought here. Just again, based on Russia on ice. Or maybe taking it the other way, when he gets cold and distant and difficult, the other person sort of backs away and doesn't like when he's being that way, right? So, I don't know. I drop in the ocean a significant motion. Nothing melts in this cold, but Russia on ice is burning a hole. So again, nothing melts in this cold. Again, I'm thinking like Russia during the wintertime, just how cold it is. But Russia on ice is burning a hole. It's interesting lyricism here. I see the whole thing come down. I burn it to the ground. Well, what the hell did you say? You said you hate me this way. It's just a matter of time. That part is really the Pink Floyd-esque part to me when he says, I see the whole thing come down. I burn it to the ground. The way it's sung with the harmonizing vocals and everything, it sounds very Pink Floyd. I love that part. Lyrically, I thought it was fine, made me think a little bit. Still kind of got lost in some of the meaning, but, I thought it was fine. I'd give it a 2 thumbs up for lyricism. Why not? I like what Porcupine Tree typically does lyrically. As far as the instrumentation goes, a lot of great stuff here. Great bass work. Oh man, the bassist definitely got his time to shine here in this song. Great drum work. I don't know if this is the same drummer that I've seen in concert, just based on some of my other reactions, but fantastic drum work here. A lot of really cool drum fills, parts that really suck you in. You're like, whoa, wow, that was cool. Great guitar work. I really love that funky section with the funky bass and like sort of that funk guitar. That really worked for me, but I also really liked some of the heavier sections where you have heavy drumming, heavy guitar. They gave you a lot of different styles here, and they transitioned between them very smoothly, and everything seemed to just really fit. I really had a great time listening to this one from an instrumental standpoint. Again, just giving the musicians time to play and kind of noodle around on the bass, I think was a fantastic choice. So that, and then Stephen Wilson on vocals always sounds great. I love his singing style. Really brings something different to the song, I think, for me. So instrumentally, vocally, boom, 2 thumbs up there as well. Then as far as replay value goes, I want this one on my playlist. The only thing I don't like about the song is that like 2 minutes of outro where it's just all noises. This song could have been 2 minutes shorter if they would have ended it on a sort of a more musical note. But it is what it is. I still want to listen to it. It was still very much enjoyable from a lyrical standpoint, vocal standpoint, instrumentally. It was just a fun song to listen to. A lot of great things. Again, great work by the different musicians. Really liked that Pink Floyd influence there in some of the harmonies, and just overall really good song. So I still give it 2 thumbs up for replay value, despite the total 3 minutes of just noise that you get from the song. So it was a good one. So thank you. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. This one was a really good one. As always, if you would also like to make a request, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, definitely go support the artist. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you can find plenty of Porcupine Tree, but maybe not this song because I know Spotify doesn't have all of it, is in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. Has usually every single song I've heard on my channel. And if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, that's it for me. Hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.